Kevin, what are your thoughts on that this evening?
Yeah, fully deserved. Really happy. We beat a really good side tonight. Um, Michael's done a fantastic job since he's gone in there, and the way he's turned them around. And I thought from our lads, six changes. I thought, yeah, real thorough and professional performance.
How much does it please you to make those changes but still get the same level of performance?
Yeah, I think that's important, when you're doing it. But I think because the lads are there, as I said, and I keep talking about it, roles and responsibilities within them different shapes and what we're doing is really important. And I think they get it. They're not going to get it 100% all the time, but I'm glad that we're making better decisions than what we were. I thought in the second half we become a little bit, shall we say, not sloppy, because that's a really harsh word, but I thought we turned the ball over too easily instead of just maybe taking the extra touches and stuff. So and obviously competition football is just a bit different when you get into that. That's 10 minutes you've got to manage it, and because they've got to do something different, so then hopefully bigger spaces become apparent, and you've got to realise that. So yeah, plenty of learning stuff for us in the week coming up, going into the Huddersfield game, but we're really pleased to be in the next round.
You had a front three this evening that just had so much pace, and it was so dynamic. The way they moved positions as well. We saw that specifically with obviously Carl Edwards' goal as well. They caused real problems for you.
Yeah, and that's why we built the squad in the way we did. I think we spoke at the beginning of the season. You and the boy behind me, Tim, spoke a lot about number nines and why haven't we got one and stuff like that. And I know it weren't sort of at me, but I think when you're trying to build a squad, what you want goals to come from all over your squad. And I think I've just been informed that's the 13th and 14th player from my squad now to have joined the goal tally, and I want that. I want goals coming from everywhere, and not just reliant on number nines or number 11s and 7s. I want it coming from midfield players, from centre halves, from your wing backs or full backs, however it is. So if you can chip in, it makes it a lot different and a lot easier, and it makes it much more difficult for the opposition. So in hindsight, we're really pleased with tonight's outcome.
Kamara Swire must have cemented himself as a really good option at right wing back for you this evening. It's the first time he started there. Obviously, he's moved there, but I thought he was exceptional.
Yeah, of course. Listen, he's a very intelligent footballer, Kamari, and it's something what we looked at. Something we want to probably give him another, sort of niche, if you like, and to be able to play a variety of positions. He can play all across the top line. He can play as a 10, and I was really confident because of his athleticism, his strength, and as you've seen tonight, his quality. He can fill in that sort of wing back position, if you like it, as well, and I'm very pleased for him, and he took the job, and he done it really well, and again he's been one of our star performers in this competition, so really pleased for him again tonight.
It sounds like an obvious question, but how pleasing is it actually to still be in the competition, to be into the next round as well?
Yeah, as I said, I think we built the squad so that we can be in competitions, and we can, if we make 5 or 6 changes, that the lads who are always involved and with us and everything else, to build a robustness and build a squad who wanna win more games than they lose, and I think that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to change mentality and everything else. I firmly believe that just when we worked our socks off in the summer to build this squad, I believe in it, and I know we're going to have some tough days, but at the moment I'm really pleased with what the outcome of what's coming at the minute, because we're matching teams who have got playing budgets which are astronomical compared to ours, but I don't want to use that as an excuse. That's not us. What I want is lads who are going to stand up to fight and be counted in their moments, and show their quality, because I believe in their quality as well, and I'm really pleased that again, as we said, six changes tonight, and they've all done themselves justice.
Just finally, what can you tell us about Jordan Willis at this stage?
Yeah, listen, Jordan, he's just felt a little bit, and again, as he's a real valuable member of the squad, as you can see, with him being captain in all the games in this competition. but you know, there's no risk, no reason to risk him because we want him available for next Tuesday, for the week after, because we've got a lot going on. You know, we've got a lot going on in the next, 32 days, I think it is. So, and we've spoke to the lads about that, and it started tonight, and real positive start. We've got a tough one, here next week, in Huddersfield, and then we've got the local derby. So nothing gets easy. So what we've got to do is just keep ticking them off. The next one's the most important. The lads will have a nice couple of days now to rest up and get themselves ready. And that gives Christian, who's just joined us, Mikey, I'd like to say thank you to him. For being a fantastic since I walked in the door and helping me with the injuries and hopefully I've helped him a lot. He's gone to a different a different way now, but I'd like to thank him very much, and I hope he enjoys his time with his young family and everything else, where you get a little bit more time when you're not in football. And I'd like to welcome Christian, who now gets an opportunity to sort of get his misk into things and sort of hopefully start doing it his way as well. So yeah, looking forward to building a relationship with him, but a real sincere and massive thank you and gratitude to Mikey for all his hard work in the year I've been here.
Well done, Kevin.
Thank you.
You were able to leave out